Holy bejesus, what is going on, folks? As per usual, welcome back to more Esports Talk. Thank you to all of you guys who've been leaving comments, who have been subscribing, who have been tweeting me some mean things over the weekend. It really does keep me going. Speaking of some mean things out there, the trash talk and banter, it does continue in the Valorant space, and certainly a lot of upsets so far throughout the VCT, that being the Champions Tour, and the teams that have made Masters so far for North America, and those who are, well, failing to qualify so far. Certainly been a lot of surprises, which to some people out there are not surprises. We're going to see this a lot as rosters continue to change and adapt to new metas. Who can keep up and who simply cannot? Someone keeping up in the social media sphere that I got to give compliments to, that I really do enjoy the banter from, that being Sentinels, an overall villain so far throughout Valorant. I think that's easily stated, especially throughout the TSM Sentinels rivalry, and the Sentinels social media guy continues to jab at every single team they take down. As we quickly look at this past weekend, there's got to be some happy faces out there and maybe some not so happy ones. Envy, Hastro, the Hoodie Boys, got to be very proud so far. So far in North America, 4 teams have qualified for Masters, and I would say that list is maybe just as surprising as those who have not made it so far. Because when you look towards 100 Thieves and LG, I would say more so than Gen.G and FaZe, those 4 teams will still have another chance through open qualifiers to make the Championship Tour's Masters, but this will be Challengers 3, the last chance to do so, but certainly a huge drop for LG after taking down 100 Thieves, and 100 Thieves, well, in a couple back-to-back matchups, a bit of a surprise. Envy, like I said, looking strong. Xset taking down FaZe and LG in lower brackets was certainly impressive, and a lot definitely has to fall on 100 Thieves here, losing to LG on Saturday and a follow-up loss to Sentinels on Sunday, which, as you guys can imagine, Sentinels keep on doing this, the whole phase down thing, and again, their social media guy, compared to most, it's kind of taking after the LEC and the LCS in League of Legends. They are not holding back on social media shortly after taking down 100 Thieves, what they call 100 Zs, and the Boomer Boys, that being one of the older rosters, as you guys know, for 100 Thieves, and certainly a roster that if they can't make it through Challenger 3 into Masters, you know, it's going to be interesting. A team that won First Strike, had ended 2020 on a super high note, and still probably, you know, one of the most prominent rosters in Valorant, are certainly facing some struggling times. And we are going to keep on seeing this throughout the early stages of Valorant, so it's going to be kind of tough to predict and keep up with all of these things, but expect changes to keep on undergoing, especially with these teams who do fail to make Masters this first time around. That's a big loss for some big organizations who might consider some roster changes, and especially when it comes down to 100 Thieves versus Sentinels, a Sunday late night matchup. It's very ironic, a team that loves to trash talk, but someone like Dapper, who I would say is certainly on the nicer and quieter side of all of this. If you guys remember back to last December, I also believe against 100 Thieves, this is the same man who was facing death threats for teabagging against 100T. Now we fast forward 2 to 3 months. He's shooting bodies and teabagging, the bad moves, which I enjoy. I don't think many people are actually offended by this. I know I enjoy it. I don't know about you guys, but Dapper did not hold back yet again against 100 Thieves.
Live, Shazam will fall. The blade's gonna go down as Asuna continues to try and stay hot here. Sinatra sneaks away narrowly, has that stinger in hand, is actually able to upgrade, but gets spotted out, and in a 3v2, make it a 3v1. Dapper needs to do something crazy, finds the kill onto one, and here comes the crazy. Trying to grab a 9-3 half as the Neural Theft gives the info that he needs. Dapper gonna look to push on. Shock Dart gonna find some damage. 67, excuse me, HP. One kill comes through, almost the lineup. Dapper gets it done, 9-3 at the half. What a way to close it out from the Sentinels here, as we have to jump away for a quick break. Guys, we'll see you on the other side.
Like, they are purely around, like, we are confident that we will win everything. Oh, Nitro. Was that 50
I think he's seen him.
Oh,
I think he saw his shoulder as well.
And Dapper is looking to clutch up again. He's incredible.
He's just built different.
He actually is. Dapper has been insane in the clutch in this series too.
Oh my god. I'm telling you, dude, the psychological factor, dog. You drop...
I mean,
Stops defusing to shoot his body. He's dropped.
And I wish I could be talking about TSM versus Sentinels, but right now we're just talking about Sentinels versus 100 Thieves. TSM has been one of the biggest letdowns thus far of a team who looked very strong in North America to end 2020, and by a lot of eyes out there has certainly fallen off, has failed to even make a challenger stage so far through the open qualifiers. We'll have one last chance here, but again, you look towards TSM, 100T, LG, and FaZe, and Gen G. A lot of big names out there with some rosters who have shaken things up here and there, but consistency has been an issue for a lot of teams out there. But certainly when it comes time for this stage of making masters for the first VCT, this is important for any team out there to make themselves noticed, especially for the organizations who are considering roster changes going forward. We will find out. Sentinels is certainly the villain right now. They are playing that card to a T. Can other teams prove them wrong and maybe add some banter back by beating them? We will find out. Congrats to all the teams who have made the Masters, and we have one round left. All right, one open qual and one challengers left to see who will join them. It's been interesting to see. The early scene of Valorant so far has been great for trash talk and great for banter. Who are you guys enjoying watching so far? And again, till next time, hope you guys all enjoy, right? Take a big sip for me. We got a big week ahead of us. A crazy week. Should be fun to break down here at Esports Talk. Drink wall. Drink cock. Okay, bye.